You're listening to the Daily Sales Tips podcast, and I'm your host, Scott Ingram. Today's tip comes from Malvina EL-Sayegh. Malvina is an experienced training consultant with a 10-year history of working in the financial services industry. She's a sales coach and host of the Stay Human podcast, which focuses on demystifying sales. Here she is.
So we all talk a lot about personal branding and the importance of having a strong image, of creating content on LinkedIn, on building out our connections, on networking, on posting things that are relevant to our business and industry. Did you ever think why? Yes, we all know it's important because we are an online society. We live in the online world. But what is it exactly about personal branding that is so important, especially now in 2021? Well, I want to introduce you to the concept of the professional P.I.E. It comes from a book by Harvey Coleman called Empowering Yourself, The Organizational Game Revealed. And Harvey Coleman declares that actually our career success is based on three key elements: performance, image, and exposure. Therefore, you have the P.I.E. P-I-E. Now, if you think about it, performance, everything that you do day to day, it's the job, it's the things you're tasked with, and the quality of the results that you deliver. I is for image. It's what other people think about you. Do you maintain a positive attitude? Do you lead with solutions to issues? Or do you offer roadblocks? And then E for exposure. Here you want to answer the question, who knows about you and what you do? Does your boss know? Does their boss's boss know? Do others inside and outside your organization know anything about you? Ultimately, it's about how you're presenting yourself. And we are always presenting an image. Who you know and who knows you is a critical element of success. Now, if we look at this professional P.I.E., this is the scary stuff. Performance counts for only 10% of our success. Image, 30%. And exposure, an incredible 60%. Now, when we talk about personal branding, do you see why that's so important? Image and exposure, 30 and 60%. Ultimately, our personal brand is in our hands. And if you haven't started yet, if you haven't started being active on LinkedIn, and not just copy and pasting your CV and writing what it is that you do, but really truly engaging, if you haven't done that yet, start today.
For more about Malvina, including links to her Stay Human podcast and her listenable course on personal branding for sales professionals, just click over to DailySales.Tips/750. Once you've checked that out, be sure to come back tomorrow for another great sales tip, or please just continue your binge. Thanks for listening.